If there's one day your house is encountering blackout, under this condition, how can you ensure that at least your phone is powered on? EcoFlow River Pro, its appearance satisfies me. Square body without redundant bulge, wide handle, 4 rubber pads on the bottom, and its black body in this display, whose brightness is fair enough. The battery percentage is in the middle blue circle. It also shows how long it can be used, output watts and input watts. This icon shows the ports are being used and the Wi-Fi connected. The white character contrasts with the black background. I think it feels more technical than those ones with black and grey. And it also makes it easier to see in the dark. The air intake grey is on the side. Input ports are all covered by lid. The whole product feels so pro. It is called an outdoor power station, but you can also explain it as a huge power bank. It is big and heavy. It can run 220 volts household appliance. It contains 0.7 kilowatts of electricity. What does that mean? Let's charge an iPhone that's nearly dead. We're not going to do lab experiment or things like that. But representing the opinions of customers means to visualize the reality. That's right, charging phone while using it, stop charging and put it back again. Now it's fully charged. It only costs River Pro 2% of power. In this case, you can charge your phone for a long time. When charging an M1 MacBook Pro, still recharging while using it, from 0 to 100, costs 16% of power. Then from 10 to 100, costs 2 hours and 13% of power. In this scenario, it can charge a MacBook Pro 6 times. If you charge it once a day, it will last for nearly a week. 0.7 kilowatts of electricity actually means the power used to run a 700-watt machine for an hour. As for charging phones and tablets, it's like pouring a bucket of water into teacups. Not big deal. However, when facing rice cooker or hairdryer, you should keep a close eye on it every time you use them. Save as much as you can. If you don't believe me, let's have a look. Here's the beautiful waterfall camping site that we're familiar with. Yezi is going to make us some coffee.
我才不用这种东西烧水呢。
椰子老师，节目需要，咱们将就一下，将就一下。
500-watt output power, the cooling fan goes crazy. Now the water is boiling. 600 ml is just a little more than a bottle of water. It costs 7 minutes to boil, and it used 7% of the battery. If fully charged, it can boil 13 kettles of water, like 8 liters also.
户外用电饭煲煮饭，惬意吧？
你谁呀？
不重要，我就指望这店员让我精致一下。
The rice cooker draws 300 watts, the kettle draws 500 watts, that is 800 in total. The maximum power of the supply is 700, but it can stably provide around 600. It doesn't work when overloaded, the power cut off due to self-protection, and turn off the AC output.
不对呀，它不是有个那个什么不辱使命吗？
Yes, it does. Take out your phone and turn on X-Boost. X-Boost sounds pretty decent. Actually, this is what we call make-do-with mode. It drives the appliance under this mode but not under full power. Look at this 1400 watts hairdryer. Maximize everything. This is what it sounds like under full power. Now we drive it by using X-Boost. Can you hear the difference? Just like it's being downgraded. The display also shows that River Pro isn't delivering 1400 watt, but giving not more than 600.
哦，能煮就行，就是时间长点嘛。
Turns out, it seems to favor a device that uses more power. When using the kettle and the rice cooker at the same time, the kettle just takes 1 more minute to boil a whole kettle of water.
啊，饭好了，我还要炒个菜。哎，相机没电了。
哎，相机没电了，无人机没电了，都得充电。
你这个为什么不用 USB 充啊？
你这个前面也没那么多 C 口啊。
Actually, this front panel is kind of outdated, as it only has one USB-C port. Though it supports 100-watt output, but that's too little. The left ones are all USB-A ports which are rarely used. Although it supports fast charging, but not many devices are using USB-A nowadays. If I could design, I would put at least 3 USB-C ports at front and leave only one USB-A port as a souvenir. Speaking of the souvenir, take a look at our 7th anniversary souvenir. The t-shirts, hats, badges and puzzle pieces are all quite memento. I don't understand this light either. Expecting me use as a flashlight? It can totally use a soft light to light up the desktop and create some atmosphere. There is also secret lighter DC output. Bring a car refrigerator, set a temperature at -18 Celsius. It draws about 30 watts. That means 20 hours of usage when fully charged. But we are camping right now. It's not practical to let it charge alone. Therefore,
我的天哪，这些电器用在一起就只有30分钟了，我还想炒个菜呢。你让我下一顿怎么办呢？
see, 0.7 kilowatts of electricity the River Pro contains is clearly not enough for high power demanding situations. But it can also be connected to another battery bank. Double the power, double the weight. Plus, fast charging and charging while using feature, but it can still handle it. Fine, let's take a break and charge it with the city power outlet.
我不是在露营吗？怎么？
哎，不重要，关注懂就行。
Charge it with city power? Well, I don't see the 600-watt charging power. Okay, it's slowly increasing. Now, it is charging at full speed. The cooling fan is working as well. It seems that it will adjust the input dynamically according to the situation. However, it looks like the teacher reading out the scores, expecting higher and higher. It takes a little more than 1.5 hours to be fully charged.
哎，金子兰，傻啥呢？这快没电了。
快，趁太阳没落山，太阳。
River Pro supports at most 200-watt solar panel charging. Now we connect 2 solar panels in parallel and charge it. We found out that on a cloudy day, it is unreal to charge it rapidly. But in sunny areas, the input power can reach 100 watts. It takes 5 to 6 hours to be fully charged, so that you better plunge the solar panel in the moment it reaches the camping site. Fully use its charging while using feature. Other than that, I bought it for one more thing. The application. River Pro can connect to your home or office Wi-Fi, so that you can check the battery states wherever you are. You can also check which ports are outputting power and the input state. While the display can only show the total output, you can see each port independently. On the app, you can also switch the ports on and off remotely, or change the settings, like auto shutdown after 2 hours of inactivity. Though it saves power, set auto shutdown has a disadvantage. That is, I want to check the status whenever I want. Even if it's not working. It is literally there, that means a lot to me. But if it's shut down, the app will show it's offline.
好了，又到了我来设计环节。我们发现这款电源每换一个地方都要重新配置 WiFi， 比较麻烦。虽然我们可以带一个随身 WiFi 跟它一直连接，但是有没有一种可能让我们更方便呢？有，积累自建 SIM 物联卡，甚至加几个千兆网口，自带路由器，这样你露营就可以把 WiFi 分享给投影仪、平板等等。再加上它本来就是电源，所以供电就没问题。这样开机即联网，是不是更便捷了呢？而且你还可以收取 SIM 卡服务费，包年包月任君选择。不对，不是开机即联网，而是低功耗一直联网。对，SIM 卡一直联网，所有数据及时上传服务器，这样远程开关机，查询历史功耗记录，看看昨天太阳能充电曲线是不是都有了呢？你再加入 GPS 模块，在 APP 上你就可以查询你电源的位置了。如果你选择分享，那么你就可以找到你朋友的 River Pro 在哪儿了，或者在露营地的旁边也有不少的 River Pro 的社交属性，有没有？这样的电源才是未来需要的，才符合 Testway 高品质生活伴侣的设计思路。就像 Testway 的 T 恤一样，你看，真的好看，还有手机壳啊。
Goodbye or goodbye. EcoFlow River Pro mobile power station. I think it is one of these good-looking ones in the market, and it's quite dependable. It is a good choice if you need to charge your laptop, phone, tablet, drone, and a camera, or a projector, lights and things like that. It is also okay to make one pot of rice. However, if you have high power demands outside, I suggest you buying bigger capacity and higher power supplies. On the other hand, bigger capacity means more weight, bigger volume and higher price. Such as this one. But that is all up to you. In addition, power station depends on the time you spend outdoors. If you spend more time outside with 2 solar panels and a sunny day, it feels awesome, just like the power is unlimited. But if you spend most of your time in the office or home, don't tell me you would charge it with a solar panel on a toasting day and use another month to exhaust its power by charging your phone. So, if it is just for daily use, the power seems too much to finish. If you calculate carefully, you'll find the cost of electricity is not low. The battery has a lifespan. According to the official introduction, there will be 80% capacity left after 800 charging cycles. If you didn't keep it in a good condition, or even get damaged, the cost is even more. When it comes to pricing, River Pro is about 500 plus. One piece of a solar panel is about 200. That will be about 700 for the whole set. That's not cheap. And don't forget about the 1860-500 battery, because there are 80 of it. If you calculate the total price, that is a big amount already. Add an inverter, a protection board, a logic board and a frame body. Seems the price is fairly enough. As for the 1860-500 lithium battery, don't you worry about its safety. Leave a comment if you know more about this. In a word, it is a good product, but purchase if you really need it. EcoFlow River Pro, TestV gives 8 as the subjective overall score. If there's one day your house encountered a blackout, how long you think it can last? But I think there's another circuit design. That should be done in the renovation process. Once there's a blackout, plunge the River Pro into the outlet, then the whole house is powered up. Maybe it's not gonna be River Pro, but 3600 watts Delta Pro series.
Testway 帮你 try before you buy。
好，各位亲爱的朋友，这一个 River Pro 呢，他说呢，它有一个功能叫做 UPS 功能。UPS 是什么？说明 UPS 是什么？
家里断电。
那不是个快递吗？好，他说他有一个 UPS 功能哈，我也没敢找其他的电脑来试。Luke 现在没在，这里有一个 Mark Studio，Mark Studio 是不用电池的，我们把它插在上面。待会儿我呢断电，看它能不能持续给它供电。先给它关个机嘛，不关机好像也不太好。完了，密码是多少？你怎么知道它的密码？它这些要保存吗？待会儿 Luke 回来说啊，你为什么把我的东西覆盖了？现在就可以悄咪咪的关机。来看这里，看这里，这个灯亮着的。熄了，对不对？熄了，说明它关了。所以现在我们要做一个事情，我要去拿一个电源。
A few moments later.
那么 UPS 的原理是什么呢？很简单的，那就是它供着电嘛，把它接入市电，然后把 Luke 的显示器和 Mac Studio 都插到这上面就对了。但现在还有一个工作要完成，就是 X Boost 要关闭，否则会低压保护跳闸。插在我们的市电上，你看到它在炫，那它是在充电。好，已经接入市电了，这就说明两个都插在上面，打开。好，现在呢，哦，显示器已经有电了，开机，噔噔噔噔噔，开了。哇，Luke 回来了，正好来嘛，Luke 来上来，正好我正在用你的电脑做试验，你的不是我们这里最贵的 Mark Studio 吗？刚才那些不用保存吧？我都没保存，我关机的。啊？不用保存吗？PSD 里面不用保存。关了呀！
啊，真关了！
真的关了呀！
没保存，
保存啊！
保不保存嘛？要不要保存嘛？我点了个保存。来让。
他妈56块钱。
现在我把你的显示器已经接到它上面了，然后你的 Mark Studio 也接到它上面了，都接到上面了，市电也插上了。它是一个 UPS 功能。我们现在模拟一下它停电的时候，停电其实就是这边市电会断掉嘛，对不对？我们把它扯了，看它还坚不坚持得住，会不会闪什么一下？
会不会有什么提示啊？
它没有提示。拔吗？来，3、2、1。
哎，开始了，它只能坚持10分钟啊。
这是10小时 ，hours 下面写的。
这能坚持10小时吗？
你看
10个小时的时间去保存我的文件。
果然没熄火。我们让淑敏老师在拍的这个屏幕，刚才拍不到屏幕是吧？我们再把它插回市电去。哦，电来了，没有影响，它就开始转圈圈了，开始充电了。现在Luke正在工作啊，他正在工作 ，PS 正在启动。这个时候呢，他哎呀，停电了。哎，还真没影响哎，就是你就平时把它放在这里当 UPS， 电也充满了，然后呢，录音的时候就拿出去，还行。
就是网上有那种小一点的 UPS， 它好像是只坚持几分钟。
可以，行，不错 ，UPS 啊。那我们想试验一下，就是我刚才发现它里面呢，它里在断电的时候，它会咔一声响，不知道你们能不能听到？我们拿这个东西录一下，3、2、1。是不是应该再放两个喇叭在上面？烟雾，烟雾，一曲歌来一片情。下面起欣赏花絮。
下面请点赞。